at home, kids.
On a precipice in Venezuela, an extreme bicyclist gears up for the ride of his life. High above the desert, X marks the spot for a deadly game of human target practice. A rocket truck in the Rio Grande. It's a highly combustible recipe for disaster. In France, a car tries jumping over an airplane. Can a motorcycle jump over them both? In the jungles of Mexico, a black hole as deep as the Empire State Building. One man dreams of attempting the world's first subterranean freefall. He's got just one try. And a lone motorcyclist faces off with a 200-ton locomotive. Welcome to the ultimate adventure with the masters of stunts. And now, let's travel to the great Northwest, 60 miles east of Portland, Oregon, under the shadow of magnificent Mount Hood. Johnny Airtime has devised an unprecedented stunt challenge. He will attempt to jump his motorcycle over an oncoming 200-ton locomotive just before it smashes into his jump ramp.
With every jump, there are a few circumstances that make it unique, and I concentrate primarily on first my speed, then ramp alignment, and then technique. If I have all those together, the jump will go flawlessly. Of course, in this situation, we've got a train coming head on to consider, so hopefully he'll be thinking the same way.
To start testing the possibility of this innovative stunt, Johnny and his crew first construct his launching ramp. Designed at a 60-degree angle, the ramp must withstand the impact of a 200-foot jump through a grueling series of tests. Some of these tests are planned, and some are not so planned.
Get the message to him to shut off a little sooner than this. This damage is going to cost us some time.
We need about, what, 20 feet?
We're going to check the whole ramp over now for structural damage.
The next step is to see if Johnny can actually clear the height of the train.
Baby, this looks like about the height of the train plus maybe a foot of safety margin. We're about 20 feet above the ground. So this will give us something to go by. And when I jump, just see how much I catch the ribbon, and if I catch it, and then we'll adjust our speeds as required.
He starts with short jumps in preparation for the long 200-foot leap required to safely clear the train. So far, he hasn't made it.
You were about a foot too low.
A foot too low?
Yeah.
We've got to get another foot and more to clear that train? That's pretty scary. Well, we're just going to have to gas a little more, land a little farther down on the landing ramp to clear the back end of this caboose. It's pretty tall.
Constant testing quickly takes its toll on the landing ramp.
Two of them broke in here. The joist hangers just aren't holding up. We'll probably have to change these two bars horizontally.
Yeah, it's just not holding up under the punishment. The nails are bending.
The equipment is breaking as fast as it can be repaired, and Johnny's moment of truth is approaching fast. Meanwhile, engineer Bob Schertenlieb is doing his own testing.
There's nothing left. Can't believe that. That is devastating. I love it. Can't wait to jump that. Now that's a challenge right there. Look at this debris here.
How do you feel, son?
Great. I can't wait now. That'll get my blood going right there. Look at these pieces. There were pieces of plywood here. Where did they go? Look at that. There's all the wood.
Not even the locomotive is safe from the strain of all the testing.
Hey, we lost the headlight. So, yeah, notice that. So will I look anything like this wood if I come up short?
Mr. Frank, you better
This wood, it's a steel.
picking you up in pieces.
This is solid steel right here. What would it do to the human flesh? Well, we won't get into that.
Two things happened after Johnny's last test. One, as if this stunt is not challenging enough, Johnny has decided to add another obstacle. Instead of an engine and a caboose, they're also going to be carrying a passenger car, bringing the total length to 180 feet. Second, because of the damage to the engine, they had to reinforce the front of the train with an iron shield to deflect the ramp up and over the engine. At this point, the train has become awfully intimidating. Despite the risks, Johnny's finally ready to give this deadly 200-foot jump his best shot.
How do you feel?
I feel like showing everybody what time it is.
All right. Well, good luck.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Hey, congratulations, man. Congratulations. Well, how you feel?
Awesome. That was the most exciting thing. Hey, Fabian, this is Fabian, my crew chief.
Hey,
excellent work for 5 weeks on this thing. That was the most awesome jump I've ever done, man.
That was like picture perfect, man.
Thanks a lot.
And was that technically as perfect as you wanted it to be, or was that
exactly where I wanted everything to turn out?
That's great. Yeah, well, look that way.
Right, I'm sure you saw.
Yeah, I think the only thing would have been better if maybe Mount Hood would have erupted exactly.
Oh, yeah, or the train derailed.
That was great, man.
Oh,
that was beautiful. All right, well, we're going to take a look at the replay so we can analyze this.
Getting prepared, I'm looking at the flags. The third one hits, and I put it in gear. That's so the clutch doesn't get hot and slip. Come out of the hole, real good drive. Speed shifting through the gears, motocross style. Attack position.
Okay, we got another picture here, okay?
We have about a 10-mile-an-hour headwind at this point. That was concerning me just a little. Headwinds are the worst. And this Watson nose piece on the front really helped create a low-pressure buildup under the piece, which brings the front end down.
That's great. I think we got another one here. Let's see another angle here.
But there's about 40 feet of wood there to get me off onto the railroad ties. And once we're on the kayak, it's a pretty rough ride, as you can see. And I didn't even have time to look at my speedometer. I just had to go for it and gas it all the way off the top. That's how we had it planned.
Well, hey, congratulations, man.
Thanks a lot. How about let's do it again?
Yeah!
Du tittar på FilmNet Plus.